Right, all right. I almost went full Matthew McConaughey there. I almost went, all right, all right, all right. Um, not, not so much in his voice. I'm not a, um, shoot, what's the word? Oh, I can't believe I lost that word. When you mimic not mimic, but, um, I guess mimic. Impersonate, there we go. I'm not an impersonator, so like, I don't know that I could do Matthew McConaughey's voice because I don't have that. I don't think I have that skill. Alright, alright, alright. But I did almost go there. Alright, let's get going. See, and I don't know. I guess alright's a common thing. Okay, let's swap this out. Black or red? Okay, so here's the deal. Made diamond yesterday. That's a big deal. But I got there really on the back of my Angels and Giants. Giants performed really well to help me get over the top when the Angels started struggling. Um, so while that was nice, um, I want to play something different. So here we go. I'm going to try out the Demons again. It's been a little while. I was reading something on MTG Goldfish, some deck they were brewing with. I forget what it was now. It was probably a sacrifice deck. Because that's what everybody does with black and red. It's pretty popular right now. And anyway, they were playing with the Demon Devourer. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that card because it does a ton of work in my um, Liliana's Contract deck. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, I guess the computer's got to get itself going this morning. I had twice yesterday the game bugged out on me, and I had to jump out. If I have to jump out this morning, I just realized I didn't update my title, which I do need to check that because sometimes if I don't do that, it also doesn't update, or it kind of messes with the like category in Twitch. It won't put me under Magic the Gathering Arena. It puts me under nothing. So I do want to double check that. I might stop and start the stream if if that's the case. Let's see, we've got a mountain there, so let's go black here. I could drop this other one to draw something else. Nice, that worked out okay. Let's see, yeah, it's got the, it looks like the category is fine. I just didn't update the title. So I think we'll be okay. Let's actually go here. So I had this card. Where was it? I think it was Angels or somewhere. I had it in a tribal deck. So I thought, oh yeah, this will boost my tribal deck. And it ended up being okay, but a lot of times it's kind of a nuisance. Like it wasn't performing well enough to make up for the space it was taking up. And I was like, nah, I cut it. And I think I even cut it down in this deck, but not out. And maybe it was this one that I worked on. But I'm pretty sure I cut it completely out of another deck. So I know that is a third demon type. But I did want to push in and see if we could maybe get Judith off the field with that attack. I didn't brew my tea very long this morning. And I'm waiting on my coffee. Okay, something. Wait, there's. Oh, they've got these weird colored sleeves. It looks like there's nothing in their hand. See, I think I could block here. But I also think there's something coming. I'm going to go with no blocks. I don't know, maybe their bluff worked. Maybe they were bluffing me the whole time. I don't know. Alright, let's get rid of some stuff though. So, yeah. I went with tea instead of coffee this morning. I'm going to go after this. My wife is home today. It's just, well, I'll say a snow day. It's really icy out there. I'm going to make us a nice carafe of pour-over coffee after this. It's going to be nice. I think I'm even going to do a Instagram video to go with it. So what is that? Oh, okay, yeah, it can come from the graveyard. Gosh, I'm gonna let them come through again. I just feel like I'm gonna lose everything if I block. Wow. But I'm going to have to block at some point anyway. I'm running out of time not to. Oh, I can't. And I can't kick it yet either. Alright, I tell you what. Let's go here. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have enough to boast. So let's boast. I don't really know what I want. Let's go here. That'll help me block. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I figured I was going to lose that there. But I kind of felt like I needed to make a move. I'm going to have to block here. I don't even think I have any way to gain... Well, that's not true. I do have some way to gain life. I just don't have it in my hand yet. I forgot to put those... 2 cards in. So basically cleared the board. And then dropping what? Instant sorcerer spells you control have death touch. Yikes. Okay, well, we definitely can't do the contract right now. Can we target that thing? How much did it cost? No. It costs 3? Yeah. Alright. I don't know. I think our life total is too low. It's too easy for this deck to just throw a direct damage at it. Yeah. Yeah, we just couldn't quite get that moving. I don't know. I'll try it again. The cool thing about being in Diamond now is I feel more comfortable trying stuff that maybe isn't very efficient because I used my efficient decks to get here, and it's like, okay, I'm better off than last season for sure, no matter what. Because last season I couldn't get out of like Platinum 4. And so now that we're in Diamond, it's like I feel like I can just play some of my jank stuff more. Alright, let's see. I don't think this is going to work. I can play one card out of this opening hand. I do have the colors I need, but I just don't think it's going to work. Okay, that looks way better. And I think I'm actually going to take a risk here and drop... Well, let's drop this instead. That's not really a risk. That's a low risk. Maybe even no risk. Because really the biggest reason I have that card in here is to balance out the life that I lose with the contract, and then it does sometimes give additional benefit. It does give me enchantment removal. It does give me a +1 counter, but you know, I think I will go ahead and try something new there. Good, I like that. Okay. Ooh, they foretold. Oop. Time to wake up. Alright. So that last game had me kind of questioning Bloodchief's Thirst. It is a good and popular card, but I kind of got stuck with it, not really having enough mana to kick it when I needed to, and not being able to clear enough small creatures. Everything started costing more, so that I needed to kick it to destroy it, but then I didn't have enough mana. So maybe it was just a mana issue and not a issue with that card. Oh, this is where we're gonna go. You know, I think if this is where we're gonna go, we probably don't even need that. Oh wow. Well, I don't have a mana issue this time. Alrighty then. Alright. So we know we're going to see heavy control, heavy removal. Which I don't think is good because our entire game plan is surrounded by getting things on the field and keeping them there. So I don't know how this works. I'm guessing that is probably another one of those. Oh, 9 lives. Interesting. A second one. Interesting. Well, we might as well attack and put counters on one. Does it? Oh, so they each got a counter. So does that work like giving it 18 lives, I guess? I hate getting stuck on land. Which is weird because I hate the opposite of that too, but I just want a balance. I like that card. And I'm not, um, I don't know, I'm not a big blue control player. And I know that's usually where you see that the most, but I think I would like that in some of my other decks. Which, if this is where I'm at in the metagame now, like now that I've hit Platinum, if we're just going to be up against these control decks, which I absolutely hate playing, and then I'm going to go get some of my jank stuff and not care so much about my win-loss record. Okay, so the interesting thing is, I see they're setting up their kind of combo thing there, but they haven't wiped the board again or done anything else affecting my board. And I could destroy that, but I'm thinking as long as they think I'm not a threat, I think I'd rather wait and see if I can't get a Liliana's Contract on the board, where all I have to do is land stuff. I don't have to poke the bear. I don't have to let them think I'm going to do anything with my creatures. I just want them to stick on the board. So now the question is, do I go contract now? Do I have enough land to hopefully land stuff and keep it? But see, I'm pretty sure that's another, what's that called? Doomsday? Doomscar? You know what? We'll get the card draw. Let's just do it. Maybe we'll draw another one soon enough. Oh, they're just going to get countered? See, I'd rather it stick and get destroyed. No, it's just going to get countered. That's dumb. Oh well. Alright, let's cycle this. I'm really getting tired of drawing land. Oh, that might get countered too, but... Okay, it didn't. So that means I can foretell. I'll just put all my cards away. Okay, so they're creating creatures. Why? They don't need to block. They can't, unless they're assuming I can take care of those enchantments. Or was that their whole game plan to win the game? Was with their little 1/1s? Maybe. Maybe that's how they thought they were going to win. I don't know. I hate playing against these control decks so much. Maybe they're going to try to go wide with those? Yeah, let's stick it away. Because we don't need it. Maybe that is their plan. Maybe they're just going to try to go wide. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't bring it. Well, I don't know. Did I bring any board sweepers? Probably not. Oh, they're going to try to put stuff back in my hand. And counter spells. I see. They needed blockers for that. Well, that's interesting. Well, I guess the smart move here is to attempt to go after the Planeswalker. So let's attempt to go after the Planeswalker. Let's let these blocks take place. We'll probably lose. Well, we'll lose that for sure. Oh, settle the wreckage. Well, I guess that helps me cycle through my land. Get all this out. Maybe I'll get fewer land draws. So, yeah, this is pretty much over. Although it was over from the turn one. I wasn't playing with something that could really hang with this controlled junk. That was interesting. That got cast so easy it makes me think there are no counters. So I'm going to go here. No, yeah. Maybe our opponent doesn't have any counters. I don't know. I think if they get to their ultimate, okay, that's no surprise. If Jace hits his ultimate, it's over for sure. I think it's over anyway. But if he gets to that ultimate, there's definitely no way. Well, I mean, I don't have any cards in hand. I have one card in Foretell and Exile. I haven't even really figured out the language of that yet. Yeah, this is pointless. Yep, maybe now that we've hit Diamond, we've hit the no fun meta. Which there are ways around that. I mean, we could go. I don't know. Alright, well, I don't want to play that again. Let's see. It's been a while since I've played High Alert. I might come back to it. I do like it. Oh, have I played this on stream? I don't know if I have. So I built this right before I started doing those drafts. I went 2 days in a row doing drafts that went really well. And I know it's going to sound bad, but the first draft was only 3 wins, and I felt like that was really good. But it was a good draft. It was a good deck. It was fun. It was a ton of fun. But out of it, I played Jund in that draft, and I loved it so much, I decided to go with this constructed Jund build, because I don't have. This is the only Jund deck I have. I've never built really around it. And even this is probably as far from typical as a Jund deck could be. But I built it, and I like it. What was I thinking? Oh, but then that next draft, that next day, I went 6 wins. That was amazing. And then I forgot to play this, because I was actually climbing the ladder with Angels at the time, I think. And then, so I just played Angels, and then, yeah, I think that's what it was. It was 2 drafts, and then Angels. Was there something else? I don't know. I don't remember now. Maybe I did play this on stream. Oh, now my memory's killing me. I don't think I played this on stream. I don't know. I really want to play it. I don't think it's great. It's definitely kind of got a jank feel to it, but it is fun. So Toski, I go with Toski. I don't know what the official pronunciation is, if there is one. I heard somebody else say Toski, but we'll go with this hand. So anyway, the indestructible part is what inspired me the most. So I've gone Heavy on that. So I'm pretty sure if I remember right, every creature I have in the deck is indestructible. Like that was really the game plan. And then on top of that, I want to deal damage to the whole board. Like that's kind of my main cleanup, is to deal damage to the board, because while I do that, if I have Brash Taunter on the field, it also deals damage to my opponent. So I've been tweaking it, been working with it. I think I like it. Okay, so as much as I want another one of these in hand, I don't have... I don't know. You know what, let's go for it, because I only need one more land out of what I've got available. Let's take the chance. Because as good as one is, two is great. Okay, I can't play anything there. Let's just go ahead and draw instead of scrying. Okay, so now we've got the mana base we need to get that out. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because pretty soon we're going to gain life from the tome. Oh, I have to sacrifice? That's lame. Why am I playing against the one card that can deal with my mechanic? I hate it when Arena does that. It's like, you know, there's only so many players running sacrifice in their deck. And I really hate playing against Flash. And not because of its strength so much as its annoyingness. Like, there's something about, we hit Diamond and we have to play all the annoying decks. Gotta play against Flash, gotta play Azorius, is it Azorius? Azorius Control. It's like, why is it annoying time? Okay. So we can block, deal that damage back to our opponent, and then let's see if we can't clean the board here. Nice. And let's just foretell that. So that's not even a threat right now. If anything, it's going to do us some good. As long as our opponent can't get rid of that, which I'm sure they've got some kind of... oh, you know, if I could... Oh, there it is. I could get rid of their one blue land. That would have been great. That would have been great. Okay, 2 and 2. And I can foretell... Kill those, deal more damage from Brash Taunter. Nice. With your stinking Flash. Get that junk out of here. Everybody wants to be all cool and let me be tricky. Let me play on your turn. I don't want you to play on my turn. With your... I don't know. No, you can't play on my turn. I don't know. I don't think this deck's going to have an incredible, like, tier 1, tier 2 type win rate. I think it's going to have... It could definitely have a positive win rate. But I don't know, at the same time, I think it's just fun. It's so fun. I like this hand. It's a really good hand when I get these main two pieces, but then this one is actually a really good piece as well. Because sometimes this deck takes a little while to set up, the Colossus actually gives me some decent life gain sometimes. It helps, gives me time to make it through the setup rounds, these early rounds. Yeah, we'll take that. So is this going to be... Ooh, what is this going to be? I'm thinking it might be... Okay, so I thought it was going to be like vampires or just very typical Azorius life gain type stuff. But then the red came out. Now I'm wondering, is it knights? It's been a while since I've seen a knights deck. I like mine. I might play it soon. Okay, so maybe it is going to be more of the typical life gain, but with red? No, it's got to be sacrifice. That's too much red now. So aristocrats? Yeah, we better take that. So maybe it's some type of aristocrats deck. Oh, and white and green. Green? So no, maybe it's none of those. Maybe it's... Why do you need 4 colors here? What is... This isn't giving me a clue. Maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe I should know what this deck is, and I don't. I don't want that. Okay. Maybe we'll see what they're going to do here. Oh, I don't really remember what all this does. I do like that it's a wolf. I think Wolf Tribal had some help a while back with Throne of Eldraine, but it needs more help. One or more counter on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less. Oh, it exiles. So one game against sacrifice, one game against exiling. Everybody's always got something to deal with what I have. Well, you know what? There, I'll deal with your stuff too. And I think I'll swing with both creatures so that at least one of them gets through and we can trigger the card draw from Tusky. Oh, and it's a snowland. Is that for aesthetics? Let's go ahead and foretell. Alright, good. We get the card draw. I forgot I put Cindervines in at the last minute to help me clear artifacts and enchantments. Well, that's a big creature. Oh, and I can use Brash Taunter's fight activated ability. I like it. Yes, give me big creatures. Alright. Nice. I don't think I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, I can do Cindervines and still do that. I guess I could have just let him block, but see, then there's no guarantee that I would get the attack. But I mean, if we're in a race here, and if he swings and then I deal damage, I think I come out on top. I don't know though. 12 damage right there. It's going to be close. That hurt a little bit, but... Okay. So I guess I can't take that again. Then again, I can deal damage still to everything. Okay, I could go 7 by activating the Taunter. I've got another... Let's just pay the life. So I got 3 for 7, 3 for 2, that's 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, I have enough depending on how I tap it. Okay. So there's that. And there's that. And there's that. And that should be the ball game. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. This might be how we climb Diamond. And I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. I mean, is Brash Taunter a thing? Yes. But is a deck built completely around indestructible creatures a thing? I don't know. Oh, I like... That's my 4th copy, I think. I like that. That was a good pack. Let's see, how many coins did we have? Almost 9,000? We might be coming up on a premier draft. We'll be drafting again soon. And at the moment, my drafting has gotten better. And maybe it's the set. Maybe I'm just doing better with Kaldheim as a set in draft. But if you watched last week when I was doing those drafts, I think honestly the biggest thing is I really tried hard not to get stuck early. I tried to wait as long as I could to make a decision on the colors I was going with. So I would just try to get good cards, see where the packs were at, and then make a decision on cards or like colors and tribe or just kind of what direction I was going later. Whereas in the past, I really struggle with building because I would make a decision sometimes between the first and like third or fourth card. I'm like, okay, this is the direction I'm going. And then it didn't always turn out good. Or sometimes it just turned out bad. Maybe most of the time. So I definitely think that strategy is helping. And I don't know, I just think also Kaldheim maybe just fits me as better just draft wise. I think so. The first one I did last week, not the first draft I did with Kaldheim before that wasn't awful either. It just wasn't good. I think I got 1 or 2 wins. Did I do another one after that too? I don't remember if last week was my second and third or third and fourth draft. But anyway, I've enjoyed all of the Kaldheim drafting. But so my first draft last week was the Jund, which I do think is a good color combination for my playstyle. And then the second one I drafted that actually got me further than the Jund was Green Black Elves. And the thing was, it wasn't even an especially strong, like from a tribal perspective. I didn't have great like tribal support, but I had some. I had some good cards for that. But it just turned out to be a really consistent deck. It just kept, it would go wide most of the time. I mean, which is elves. That's typical, right? But it just did it consistently. Like, getting the right things off the board. I had good removal. I could get back from my graveyard. I could go wide. And it just kept doing what it was supposed to do. Let's go here and foretell. Oh, and now we're playing blue and Yorion. Yep, we're back to the annoy you to death meta. I almost want to concede this game right now, but I'm going to wait and see if maybe this opponent is just not going to have their best stuff. I do like their name, So Hairy, it's scary. And I kind of feel like there maybe even be some kind of inside joke that I don't get because I'm too old, but... Alright. Let's pay the 2 life and go here. Interesting. So maybe they're going less heavy on the control side? I don't know. I don't know what I'm up against. I think we're going to have to Ritual of Soot this board. Did you just deal damage to Brash Taunter? Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you again. So you did it, and then you did it again. Okay. Yeah, at some point, though, that board's going to go too wide. So let's see if we can. Okay, and there's a counter spell. That's fine. We got that out of the way. I gotta get those planeswalkers out of the way, and I don't think I have anything to do it with. Oh, wow. So I actually do have cards that can handle those. I have the, oh gosh, what's the red one that deals 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker? Storm something other. I have that one. But if I don't draw it, we're in a pickle. A real pickle. Because these don't deal damage to planeswalkers, only creatures. So they can clear the board though. And maybe that's worth doing. Let's try it. Let's clear the board. That gives us at least an attack with the Taunter to go after something. Which one's going to hurt us the most as soonest? That one's the one that keeps putting creatures on the board, which at the moment is annoying. Okay, let's at least make them pay a little bit for all these non-creature spells. Okay. And then getting more stuff on the board will be helpful. Gosh, if we can't get rid of these things though, we're just not going to keep up. I really need that. Oh, not Ashiok. She's even more controlling. Yeah, without that card, I got one card that I really need, and if I don't get it, I don't see how we... I mean, luckily they're not drawing a ton of cards, but they have card draw too. Alright, let's get some stuff on the battlefield so that when we clear it, we can swing and deal some damage to these planeswalkers. But they're going to be the death of us. There's no way we can keep up with those. Geez, she's up to ultimate now. That one's close. Narset's close to being able to ultimate. Ashiok is able to ultimate. Next turn's going to be so ugly if I don't draw. All I got to do is top deck that card. That's that's all I got to do. That's the only thing I can do to have a chance. And we didn't do it. And even if we did, there's potential for counter spells there. Alright, let's run this out. Foretell. Honestly, at this point, the only question is, do we stick around to see what they can do? Like, we're not sticking around to win, I don't think. Unfortunately, I think that is the case. We're not sticking around with any realistic opportunity to win. We're really just spectating. I am a spectator just like all of you right now. What is this going to do now? I don't know. I mean, maybe I can find... But see, it doesn't... I mean, it's not even going to matter. I need both. I need, like, 2 copies. There's one. Okay, I guess we'll keep the one. Oh, I can only deal 2 damage with this one. And 2 with this one. Actually, I can put them together for 3, can't I? Alright, let's do that. That does leave 1 creature on the battlefield, but I'm not worried about the 1. Okay, and because of card draw, let's go ahead and swing everything in. And they're not going to want to block anyway. So let's get the card draw, which gives us the Storm's Wrath. If I had a second one, I'd really be in a good spot. I don't see that happening, but this will at least slow those down. Oh, I really wish I had a second one though. I mean, I'm gonna have more card draw coming. You never know. I could find a second one. Oh, I can't beat Ulamog. I don't have anything to exile. I can't beat him. And he's just gonna exile my stuff. Luckily he doesn't have haste, but I can't. There was a glimmer of hope when I drew Storm's Wrath. The glimmer is pretty well gone. Yeah, I don't need more land. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Doesn't even matter. It's gonna get blocked. And then I can't even... Yeah. Alright, well, we watched. We spectated a little while. That was ridiculous. I needed some kind of exile all non-land permanents or something crazy to get those off the board. Otherwise, there's no chance. Just a wrong matchup. Wrong cards. It was nice to see something different in a way, but I don't know. We'll try this deck again. It's still fun. Maybe it'll do something better this time. Or maybe we try something else. When I saw that red, white, and black earlier, and I thought of Knights, I was thinking I kind of want to try that again. Play it, see what it does. Okay, this is playable. Let's keep it. Alright, we'll go tapped there because I can't play anything on turn 1. Might as well get that in tapped. SRAM. Oh, and there's some more green. Let's go here. Because we can destroy an artifact or enchantment, which we're going to need to do. Probably not that one, though. We'll hold off for something stronger. Besides, we can destroy SRAM before long anyway. I don't think I need another green. Go here. We'll gain some life back with Klothys. I do like that. Oh, they are really just going Voltron heavy on SRAM there. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get rid of it. I did not appreciate that. Dealing me all that damage. Get that out of here. Okay. Get some of my life total back. I like doing that. Let's go here. Lurrus, interesting. Okay. Why did you do that? That was kind of a dumb attack. Alright. I'm a little concerned. Oh, they let me get through? That was odd. I was tapped out, I couldn't do anything. Should have just blocked. Some odd plays going on with our opponent there. Okay, I like that we're able to slow lure us down by getting rid of that stuff. That's nice. Let's go here. I think I'm going to wait on the Assassin's Trophy to see if there's something else I'd rather deal with. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's swing them both. Oh, nice. They both get through. I get card draw. Green and black. So yes, I can do both. Okay. I want to make sure I had enough mana to cast Assassin's Trophy after casting Cindervines, and I did. So we have that available. Nice. This is probably the most work I've gotten out of Cindervines. I like it. So they're going to try and put me away in one turn with this flying double strike. I see you. But I'm also going to have to go with no. Yeah, this deck didn't, wasn't a great matchup for our opponent. Sorry, opponent. That did not turn out too good for you. But I liked it. So we're kind of back and forth on this win one, lose one kind of thing right now. I don't know. I still want to keep playing this one. It has definitely been back and forth, but I feel like it might could go on a run. It may not be a big run or a long run, but it could be a run. I completely forgot I had those in here. They're okay late game because I run out of creatures and it helps me go wide in the late game. I'm going to keep this, even though I feel like it's pretty risky. Yeah, these were a strange decision, but they have come in handy. Yeah, we'll go tapped. I'm not in a hurry. I kind of want my opponent to play more stuff. Well, but I guess we can slow it down. Why not? Yeah, see, I mean, if I absolutely have to have a blocker, they do come in handy early game if I have to have it. But for the most part, I prefer to use them late game so I can get their triggers, before I go blowing them up. Because they're not indestructible. I don't know. I think I was just in that building stage where I still wasn't sure what the deck was going to look like. And I just kept looking at my curve, thinking, I have nothing at that end of the curve. I need something else there. And I clicked on it, kind of thing, like, okay, here's something. It's a good, strong card. Let's stick it in there. I don't know. It's still there, obviously, but... I don't need that. Okay, so... Underworld Dreams is becoming a little bit of a problem because I don't have my Cindervines. And while I don't draw a ton of cards in this deck without Toski on the field, I'm drawing enough. So, yeah. Kind of need Cindervines. There we go. Yeah, we'll leave it. Okay. So now then, let's go Toski. Get Cindervines next turn to get rid of that. What was that? Oh, it was the negative counters. Okay. Oh, am I even going to have enough time? Okay, good. Okay, Maze Mind gave me the life I need. Okay, and that'll give me some life back. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Just bad timing. I just couldn't get the right things on the field at the right time. I don't know. I didn't feel like that was actually that bad of a matchup. I would love to be able to rematch against that opponent. I definitely think that was just a timing. You know what? I should have went ahead and used those as blockers early game. The shamans. I was trying to get their maximum value by sitting on them, but they would have actually helped me stay alive had I just used them as blockers. That would have made more sense. I really just don't like them in this deck at all. I think the other reason why I haven't swapped them out yet is I don't know what I want in that slot. Because this is such a strange deck. I don't know what I want there. Okay, we're playing against a discard deck. Don't know what I think about that. I usually don't mind that, but I don't know. Lately, some of the discard decks I've played against are better, I think. And I've had a little bit more trouble with some of them. Ooh, haven't seen Tiny Bones in a long time. I kind of wonder if I should get rid of Tiny Bones. I didn't even think about that too long. I just went for it. Maybe I should have put more thought into that. Oh well. I really needed that to be untapped, but oh well. So this card actually had me interested in building a discard deck at one time. Alright, let's get some stuff on the field. That's the thing about discard decks, is if you can get stuff on the field, you can usually get around them. Because they're usually so focused on what's going on in your hand that they don't always do a great job of handling the field. So I'm going to have to discard both. Well, that's definitely a bummer. Oh, I can't cast it. This, I think, is one of the better discard decks I've come up against. Looks like we're probably going to lose to this one. 1, 2. See, I don't have enough. Let's get rid of that. I don't know. I think I need to move that card out of the deck. I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to put there. Well, it wouldn't have been an oops if I had not drawn 2 land. Now I have to discard one. If I had drawn something else that I could have played. That was so annoying. Alright. So I kind of wish I could have played that one again too. I don't think that was a bad matchup either. I just didn't quite get what I need going at the right time. Now where to go? Alright, what can I possibly put here that makes sense? I've cut some of these other cards, so I could possibly increase, but I don't know that I want. I've got 5 rare. Yeah, see, I don't want to go into too many wild cards there. I don't have any mythic wild cards. I don't think I need more Ritual set. I really just don't know what I want to go there. And see, I don't think there's enough indestructible. Like that was. I'm just glad I can spell it. So, Erebos, whenever another creature you control dies, but see, my creatures aren't going to die, they're indestructible. I can sacrifice a creature, but why would I want to do that? That doesn't make any sense. So, do I want to... I mean, I like Hazoret, but I don't know if it makes sense. Like, am I going to be... How often am I going to have 1 or fewer cards? Am I going to want to discard? I don't know. I don't know if that one makes as much sense. Purphoros gives my creatures haste, and I can put a red creature or an artifact card and sacrifice that at the beginning. See, I don't like that. Not for what we're trying to do. It is a 7/6 body, but I'd have to have 5 devotion to red, and that's probably not going to happen. Impervious Great Worm. What are the odds of having... Yeah, the Convoke isn't going to do anything because I typically don't have more than a couple creatures on the board at the same time. And maybe that's part of the problem. I need to figure out how to get more stuff on the board. Ooh, there is Sylvan Awakening. Does it make sense here? 2/2 elemental creatures with reach, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands. Maybe it does, since we're going to have a clean board most of the time from our board wipes. Maybe that's a sneaky little win con there. I think I want to give that a shot. That might be worth... Didn't I have 3 copies of Sylvan Awakening? That might be worth going all 3. Oh, a little tired this morning. But I can tell I'm not the only one. I haven't had anybody in the chat this morning. You guys are tired. Okay. All green and white, or green and black mana with no green or black cards. That's a mulligan, folks. That's only slightly better. Okay, whoops. So we don't want that. And actually, I don't have to have both lands there. Okay, so I do have... So one of the reasons I think I took this out is it doesn't untap your lands. So it won't do any good for the lands that you tap. So you do need a big board. So it's still a late game card. Really. But I do think I like it. It still surprises me how crazy people are about the card. The Solemn Simulacrum. It ain't bad, don't get me wrong. It's good. But it just seems like people go gaga over it. And I don't understand that. I like getting a land. And of course everybody likes to draw a card when it dies. But it costs 4 for a 2/2 that does that. And it's just like, meh. It's an artifact creature or something special. I don't know. It's clearly not a bad card, not saying that, but I don't know that it's as clearly good as what people want it to be either. Alright, I did not like taking all that damage. That was no bueno. And a Thoughtseize. Well, luckily for me, the card that I'm about to play is in Foretell. Exile. I guess it's in exile, and Foretell is what it's called when you cast it from exile. Gotta get the verbiage down on that. So what is it called when you put it in exile? Nothing? Putting it in exile? No. Alright, well we gotta clear the board. Our life total can't keep up. So there's that, and there's that. Another Thoughtseize, really? Okay, this is really slowed down. Unless there's another Thoughtseize, I should be able to get Branch Taunter out next turn and maybe start doing something. Casualties of War, really? So you're going to take my land? Who does that? Who does that? I'm telling you, these diamond players are heartless. They have no heart. No soul. They're soulless. Taking my land. Alright, maybe I'll draw another one. And I didn't. Yay. Do I give the opponent land? Unfortunately, I think I do. I don't like giving the opponent land, but I feel like I need to slow things down until I can get my board going, which I would have had going had they not played Casualties of War, because they have no soul. Okay. Whatever, don't care. Oh, you're kidding me. I just need a land. You know what? No, I'm going to wait. I'll take the 2 and wait a little longer to see if there's something else that makes sense to get rid of. If you get rid of another land, alright, I'm done. This is ridiculous. Oh, these players with no soul. Also makes me think maybe I should play something more aggro. I feel like that's the other thing. I've been stuck. Let's do that. What do I have that's like really aggro? Warrior Equipment can be, but oh, I forgot I got my angel tokens. Gosh, I've forgotten about a lot of stuff. Oh. Is my second draw? It's not really aggro. It likes to use big krakens. Oh my gosh, so much stuff I forgot about. This is not a Muxus typical goblin deck. It's an old one that I bid a while back. It's too old now. I don't think my knights are very aggro, but let's run them out there. I wanted to run them out anyway. Guess that's the thing, outside of building mono red, I don't know that I have anything that's just like super aggressive. I think most everything is like kind of aggressive. Well, my flyers. I think that may be more aggro. The only thing they're missing is haste, but they deal a lot of damage early. Okay. I have the colors I need and cards I can play. I don't like having 2 copies of a legendary, but that's alright. Okay, so we got white and red. We got all the colors. That was nice. So it looks like mono green. Wonder what style mono green is it going to end up being. I do have my mono green that's like devotion to green. Oh, it's not mono. Silencia maybe? Hydras. Hydras are cool. Okay, I think... Yeah, let's go here. Oh, gonna try to spread the board out wide. Let's go there. Okay, so at some point we're gonna have to deal with that. Those are gonna get big. Yeah, they're gonna get really big. With power X or less, so 2. Let's get rid of one of those. Go here. Okay, so we didn't slow it down a ton. They still got the city's blessing, but it's better to have it with 1 than 2. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, it probably makes sense to block. So I'm not sitting on anything that I can kill that with right now. I think we're gonna get overpowered. I need a board wipe. I don't think I even have a board wipe in this deck. Although, anymore, historic is, you just almost can't play it without a board wipe. Alright, so we know... No, don't do that. We know we can block here. And that leaves 8. Do we want to take the 8? Why not? We're going to have to block later. I still don't have anything. I don't have any way to get rid of anything. I guess we wait on that one for Death Touch. We just kill as many as we can. Is he creating 2 now? Oh, the Anointed Procession, yeah. He is creating 2 Saprolings each turn. Oh, goodness. And this is going to be my last game too. I just realized what time it is. What an awful way to end it. Yeah, I don't have a board wipe. Which stinks because I could totally get back in this game. Yeah, just didn't bring what I needed to the table. Oh well. Alright, I guess I need to get out of here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, it's been a crazy morning. I think I actually may have started with 1 rank, 1 level, and now I have none. So I think we ended up worse off than we started today. But at least we're sitting in Diamond and middling around here instead of Platinum 4. Wow. So crazy. Maybe we'll find a deck that'll make a run through Diamond. I mean, the one season I made Mythic, it ended up being the High Alert, so maybe we switch back to that and make a run. At some point we'll make a run. It's been fun to play some of the janky stuff today, and I don't know, might do some more of that before we try to make a run. Alright, thanks so much. Catch you later.